TBR jar video in a hot minute. Who missed these? Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gianna Lian and we're back with another famous TBR jar video. You guys went, I think, 2 months without one of these. Did we miss them? I've genuinely missed making these videos, so when I saw that August was rolling around, I knew I had to bring out the TBR jar in hopes that it's gonna pick me a good August TBR. I've made this video so many times. All the other ones will be linked down below if you guys really enjoy TBR jar content. I don't even remember half the prompts in this because I haven't done it in so long, but I'm so excited to get into it. I'm hoping for summer reads. As always, we have one last month technically in summer, so I want to get all my summer reads out of the way, you know, get my daily yearly fix. Our TBR is going to go at the top shelf as always. I'm going to pick through my TBR cart, which are like my anticipated reads, the reads that I want to get to faster than the ones on my bookshelf, but if I don't find anything, then obviously we will turn to the big bookshelf. I did just unhaul some books, but we still have lots to choose from because I've done a lot of book shopping in the last few months, let's just say that. So we're gonna break out our jar. I think I'm gonna do 7 like I normally do. I still have not completed the TBR yet. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do that. I think our lucky number 7 is the way to go. And yeah, let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already to join the family. And just putting it out there, when we hit 20K, I'm also gonna do another giveaway. So let's get to 20K and then I will post a giveaway over on my Instagram for some books. Sounds fun, right? Let's get to 20. First prompt. I don't remember how well I shuffled these the last time I did this. Purple is starting us off for once. That's new. A book that is set in high school. I really like that whole setting or that theme of the book, so I normally read them like as soon as I get them, but let's do some searching. I actually think I found more options than I thought I was going to for this prompt, which is surprising, but I don't think any of these except for maybe one is based in actual high school, but it is based in college. I think that's close enough, right? First one is Collide by Balcabra. I picked this up recently right when it released, and I'm always here for a good hockey romance, you know? I think it's between like a professor, she's trying to become a sports psychologist, and then the guy, the love interest, is the captain of his college hockey team. I think it would be steamy. I think it would be a good cute little sports romance, and I'm pretty sure this is the first one a part of a series. This is definitely an option. Again, I think it's based in college. Then we have Broken Prince by Aaron Watt. I'm pretty sure this is based in high school. I know the first one, Paper Princess, was, well, like high school prep school, I guess. I'm not too sure, but I think this is the closest to our prompt. It is the second one in the series, and I really enjoyed the first one. I feel like it's just a mindless romance that's a good time, and you're dealing with rich people problems and royalty and basically just entitled rich kids, so it can always be a good time. And then lastly, the famous Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I couldn't tell if this was college or high school, but in a few of the pages it says like, oh, I grabbed my backpack and stuff like that, so I'm guessing it could be some type of school thing, but I think it was just an excuse to possibly put this on my TBR because I really want to read it. I'm definitely debating between these two though, even though this one doesn't really fit the prompt, I don't think. Sad days. Okay, I think we're gonna do Broken Prince by Aaron Watt. It's a super short book. I don't know why the books in this series are so short. I feel like the author definitely could have put this whole series into maybe 3 or 4 books instead of having, I think, 5 in the whole series because this one's so short. I don't know if this is gonna be following the same kind of situation that we left off in from the first book, or if we're dealing with like a completely different sibling, because I'm pretty sure there's like 5 royals. I'm not too sure. I know I liked the first one. Highly recommend that one to you guys, so I'm excited to pick up this one, and this will be our first book on our TBR. Second prompt. Purple again? Freebie, a book of your choice. I feel like I put in like 3 of these. Getting this one pretty frequently isn't a surprise, but I feel like it's always good for me to just choose, you know? I want to have at least one book that I can genuinely choose without a prompt, but now I have to figure out what one that's gonna be. Ooh, I think I know. I think we're gonna choose The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. I just have been hearing so many good things about Ellen Hildebrand's books lately, and I know her books are so old and it's considered as like grandma writing, but genuinely, I'm just here for the Nantucket vibes. I've been seeing so many things on Instagram and TikTok and other social media platforms about everyone going, and it just seems like such a cute little quaint town that it's just good vibes. And if this book can transport me into that, I'm here for it. I'm pretty sure it is more than just running a hotel in Nantucket though. More secrets in it, a mystery in it, and just a lot of drama. So, I don't know. I'm excited to just jump into it. This is gonna be featured in a reading vlog, I'm pretty sure. I feel like it's perfect to just put it on the TBR. So this will be our second book on our TBR. Do we think that the blue theme is gonna stick throughout the video? Comment down below if you think so. I have a feeling with these TBR videos, I normally start doing a color scheme with books unintentionally, and then it ends up being a whole theme. So let me know if you think it's gonna be blue the whole time. Third prompt. Oh, let's do the pink one. Haven't done pink. A book with a genre you don't really read. Oh geez, you guys. It's crazy because I have a few options for this one. Our two options are very, very different, but they're definitely options. We have Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. This is a memoir, and I do read memoirs, but not as much as I wish I did. I feel like it's kind of hard to find memoirs that I'm actually interested in, so I had this on my TBR for the longest time, and I feel like it could be a good contender. Or we have a recent pickup that I just picked up, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Are we giving fantasy another try, guys? If you guys didn't know, and if you guys are new here, I did pick up Powerless and I did start it, and I've kind of soft DNF'd that. I know you guys were so excited when I finally started reading it and kept asking me updates and if I finished it. I have not finished it. I sadly have soft DNF'd it for now. I just don't know how I feel about it, so me picking up another fantasy book at the thrift store, probably not the best idea, but I got it for $5. So I was like, if I don't like it, I only spent $5 on it. I don't know what one to choose, guys. Don't hate me. I think I'm gonna choose Everything I Know About Love. I know I'm playing it safe here, but genuinely, I just don't want to put myself in a slump if I attempt to do a fantasy book right now. I just feel like I'm not in the mood, especially in the summertime. Like maybe in the fall, maybe when the weather starts getting a little bit colder, I can become a little fantasy girly, maybe. But like for right now, I don't know if I'm in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you guys feel that way too. I have to be in certain moods for certain genres and books as a whole, so we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna choose Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. And plus, I haven't read a memoir in so long. I feel like it will be a good palate cleanser because I'm sure I'm gonna have lots of romances on this. I've had my eye on this book since I started reading back 3 years ago, so I feel like we just have to choose it. So this is gonna be our third book on our TBR this month. Fourth prompt. What are we gonna get? Oh my gosh, they're all sticking together. Okay, purple. Purple is winning this time around, you guys. A book from Kindle Unlimited. I love this prompt because I've really been taking advantage of all the Kindle Unlimited books, you guys. Like, it's crazy. So I'm really excited about this prompt. I'm getting my Kindle, guys. Hold on. Maybe if I remember right. Oh, it's downstairs. Both my reading journal and my Kindle are downstairs, so we're just gonna pull it up on my phone really quick. I have a few that I definitely have my eye on. I think I decided on at least 2 options because I genuinely don't think I can choose. I definitely want to read one of these by the end of the month, but if I can read both, that would be great. The first one, Stuck with Him by Danielle Owen Jones. Seems like it's very underrated. I haven't heard anyone talk about this yet. It doesn't seem very popular, but I think this is enemies to lovers. Obviously, the cover is so freaking cute. It's just giving good vibes as a whole, and I feel like it could be really funny and just really silly. You don't need to use any brain power for it. And then the other one I've been wanting to read for so long, I just haven't started it. I haven't taken the time and effort to actually just start reading it. It's A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy, I think it's Candy Steiner. Candy Steiner. This book, you guys, there's so many of my favorite booktubers that have raved about it, how this book completely destroyed them, but then also put them back together by the end of it. And it just seems like a book that's definitely gonna be up my alley. It's focused on a toxic relationship, obviously. I don't know though, you guys. Do I want like a cringy little romance that I'm not gonna have to really think about while I'm reading it and it could be super funny? Or do I want a more serious, in-depth, toxic relationship romance? That's the question here. It's like angel and devil. I think I'm gonna do A Love Letter to Whiskey. It's a long shot, and I don't know if I'm still gonna keep putting it off with all the other books on my TBR this month, but I mean, hey, if I put it on there, that's one little tiny bit more of a chance that I might actually read it. And I definitely am more interested in A Love Letter to Whiskey, so I think we're gonna have to go with this one. I have been trying to get my hands on the physical copy, but my Indigo does not sell it. Nowhere sells it in my area, at least. I think I would have to order it on Amazon. Either way, I want the cover because even though it's so simple, it is still absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, after that little rant, our fourth book is definitely going to be A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner, and I'm really hoping that the hype is there. I'm really hoping that I enjoy it as much as I think I'm going to because it seems like it has everything I do enjoy in a book. Fifth prompt already? These videos go by so fast when I'm filming them. Oh, pink or purple? The purple ones have been giving us good luck, guys. Maybe let's do a purple. A book you keep putting off so many times. There's a lot of those. A lot of those. So I'll be able to choose this one pretty easily. We have 2 lovely options for this prompt. Finley Donovan, Rolls the Dice by El Cosimono. This is the 4th one in the series. I definitely have been putting this one off, you guys, because after finishing the 3rd one, I feel like there really isn't a 4th book needed, and apparently she's releasing another one, so I feel like I should just get it off the TBR so then I can be ready to read the next one, and hopefully that one will be the last one because this series is just getting dragged out. It is one of my favorite series, but I feel feel like these books are just unnecessary, so this is definitely one that I need to read ASAP. Along with An Honest Lie by Taryn Fisher. This book blew up last summer and I picked it up, told myself I was gonna read it that summer because it is giving like the summer vibes, and now another summer rolls around and what do you know, I haven't read it still. As you can see, both of these are must reads. I definitely want to get these off my TBR ASAP. I just don't know what one I want to do first. What am I more in the mood for? What am I feeling? Honestly, probably Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. It is a lot shorter than the other ones in this series though, so I feel like it will fly by a little bit quicker. I just don't know what possibly El Cosimono could throw into this book. What mystery could Vero and Finley get into this time? I feel like they've done everything together. They figured everything out, so with a new mystery, I feel like it's just gonna be kind of random. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be the 5th book on our TBR this month. Hopefully I get around to it because like I said, it needs to go. But I do hope I enjoy it more than I enjoyed the 3rd one in the series because that one was just a big letdown. So if this one can be a little bit better, that would be much appreciated. 6th prompt. Why do I sing it every single time? Wow, purple's really taking the win today, guys. Show a book that is a new release. Do I have a few? I think I only have one, but it's a good one. And that is gonna be none other than Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. This is his newest release and probably the book that I was most excited for 2024. As soon as I saw that he announced this, I marked my calendars back in January and I was waiting very patiently until June so I could get my hands on his new release. I'm very excited about this and I know I'm gonna put it on my TBR because I was probably gonna read this anyways, even if it was on my TBR or not. I don't know anything about it other than that it is a small town mystery, but that's all I need to know because with Riley Sager's books, I recommend to everyone that I put on his books to go into them blind. Riley Sager's writing is so in-depth and holds so much detail that you don't need to know what the book is about before you go into it and not like have a good time. No matter what, if you figure out the mystery or not, you're still gonna enjoy his writing and you're still gonna enjoy like the story he comes up with because it is so complex. But I will read you the little tiny blurb. It says, Middle of the Night is Riley Sager at his masterful best. This story is dark, scary, and twisty, but also bittersweet. It's the secrets that hide in a bucolic neighborhood on a summer night, lingering in the freshly cut grass and the sounds of crickets. You will follow these fascinating characters through its brilliantly woven plot all the way to the unexpected, poignant end. I'm just excited to see what Riley Sager is gonna pull out of his hat next. He still tricks me every single book I read by him. I still cannot guess his endings, his plot twist, nothing. I always finish his books with my jaw dropped to the floor. Let's continue that streak, Riley Sager. I'm hoping this is gonna be a good one, so it has to be the 6th book on our TBR this month. Okay, so maybe the blue theme went completely out the door real quick. Are we already on our last prompt, you guys? This is crazy. See, I feel like I should be doing more prompts, but I know I'm not gonna read 8. If I can't read 7, I'm not gonna read 8. Wow, last one purple. Please be something good. A book with a very intriguing first line. This should be an interesting prompt. I generally think that all 3 of these books have some pretty good first lines, so I feel like it's gonna be impossible to choose. I just want to read all of these after reading the first lines. But we have It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I know I'm so late to the game on this one, you guys, but I feel like it would be a super cute summer read, and since I didn't get to read it last summer, it's better late than never, right? The first line says, the unthinkable was happening. Her longest relationship on record, over in the blink of an eye. We got a messy relationship going on. What more could we want? Next, How to Kill a Guy in 10 Ways by Eve Kelman. This is a newer release. Haven't heard much about it, but the title seems intriguing. And the first line was even more intriguing. The first line is technically the prologue, but it says, the first man I ever killed was my father. But we're not there yet. That's not even really part of this story. That's crazy. I feel like this is a good one because you know it's gonna be chaotic. And the last one, Craven Torn by Monica Murphy. This is 2 books in one, and I'm pretty sure it is a newer release as well, and I picked it up ASAP. It's dual POV. The first line is in Archer's voice, and it says, not literally Archer's voice, but the character Archer's voice. There are a few things I can resist in life. This is probably why I got into so much trouble during my younger years. And it's billionaire romance vibes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, you guys. All of them seem so intriguing. What one would you guys have picked? Let me know down below. I think to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna choose How to Kill a Guy in 10 Ways. I feel like it's so intriguing. The font is extremely massive as well, so I feel like it could be like a fast-paced read. We do have a few mystery thrillers going on, but I feel like this one could be dark, but also with like a lot of dark humor, so it will be dark, but a little bit light-hearted, if that makes sense. Because obviously the Middle of the Night is gonna be extreme, hardcore thinking, so I can actually catch Riley Sager. But this one I feel like will be a little bit more more mindless that I can just kind of like breeze through. It says, are you on a date that doesn't feel right? Can't shake that creepy guy at the bar? Worried you're being followed home? Message M. I don't know, you guys, but I think this has to be our last book on our TBR because it just seems too intriguing to pass up reading it this month. But we officially have our 7 books that we are going to be reading, hopefully, in August. I'm really hoping that I can finish these guys because our lineup is pretty good. I really want to read all of these, and I did plan on reading some of them already, so I feel like maybe this month we could actually do it. Let's hope. But I'm going to give you guys the recap of all the books we're going to be reading in August, and hopefully you guys will add some of these to your TBR as well, because I would love to read alongside you guys. Which, speaking of, we just picked our August read over on my Patreon for that book club over there, so make sure you guys join that link so you guys can read our August read with us, because I know it's going to be a fun time, and I would love to chat with you guys about it. So we have Broken Prince by Erin Watt, pretty anticipated, and I hope that it lives up to the first one. The Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. I really hope that the hype doesn't let me down on this one, you guys. I feel like I could really enjoy it. The only thing I'm concerned about is the writing. I just hope I enjoy it as much as everyone else. Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. Definitely gonna be a very insightful read. I think I'm gonna learn a lot. I think I'm gonna laugh a lot. I might even cry a little bit. We'll have to see. I'm just excited to learn all about Dolly Alderton's life. Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice by Elle Cosimano. I just need to read this book, you guys, and I pray that it's not as bad as I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I just hope it's not as average as I think it's gonna be, is how I wanted to phrase that. Also, A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. I really hope I get to this book this month, you guys, because like I said, I've been wanting to read it for so long, and maybe August is finally the month. Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. My biggest anticipated release, you guys. Am I gonna read it this month? I think I'm actually gonna do it. So when I do, you guys will have to hear my thoughts on it because I feel like it's gonna be pretty freaking wild. And lastly, How to Kill a Guy in 10 Ways by Eve Kelman. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm here for the craziness that's probably gonna unfold in this book, and I'm interested to see this author's writing because I haven't heard anything about this author. No one that I know or watch has read this book yet, so we'll see. And that's a wrap on our TBR jar choosing our August reads this month. I feel like the TBR did a good job. I mean, it normally always does a really good job, but this month specifically, I feel like it was 10-10. There's not a single book on here that I'm kind of iffy on or don't really want to read. Thank you, TBR jar. You never let me down. And let me know what you guys are reading in the month of August. Are we still reading summer reads? Are we going more the mystery, murder mystery vibes? Like, what are we reading this month? Please let me know. I would love to take some book recommendations for you guys. You guys always seem to have the best ones. And I also really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff you guys know how to do. Let's get to 20K so then we can do that little book giveaway. I did do one at 10K and you guys ate that giveaway up. So let's get to 20 so I can launch another giveaway for you guys. And yeah, I'm just really excited. We're growing so fast and I appreciate you guys so much and love you with my whole entire heart. That's all from me. I'm gonna stop blabbing on. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, probably start one of these books, but I really hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! How could I forget that? We're sweating. Oh, this one's stuck.